Okay, so let's talk about Joshua Prager. He was on CBS mornings, and just the other day he was talking about how he wrote a new book called The Roe Family, an American Story. And the reason why he wrote his book is he wants to talk about humanizing the abortion issue. The thing is, though, as he writes this, and from his perspective or his bias, he's saying that he has felt that there's a lot of emotion in here. There's a lot of it's very complicated. He's quoted as saying, abortion really is not that complicated. We want it to be vague. We want it to sound complicated, but it's not. Abortion's murder, and it's never okay. And because somebody is emotionally having different feelings about it doesn't make it okay. It's a very black and white issue. Yes, the people involved are, different characters. He wants to talk about the humanness or the humanity of this. The humanity of this is not about just the daughters. This is about millions and millions of babies being killed, if you want to talk about humanity. A million or more a year are being killed. So that's the humanity of the abortion Roe v. Wade debate. We are going to have to probably get in there with the Roe versus Wade and see, again, not only was it unconstitutional, but this was a situation where not only Norma was used, but this was also, a situation where doctors were also thinking it was okay because of the Supreme Court decision, which were a bunch of men who made this decision, and their decision has affected the abortion industry and innocent life. So if we want to put a human face on this, I would definitely put, the children that have been lost. And I have shared my story, and we can talk about stories of just me as a teen girl who was taken to the doctors to have an abortion, and I didn't even know what it was. So my losing my child is also connected to Roe v. Wade, as many other people's stories. This just did not affect Norma and the Roe family. This affected millions, and still does, millions and millions of people. And I really think too much credit is being given to Norma. I think the Supreme Court has a system that really did not, do a thorough job. And so I think Roe v. Wade was definitely a mistake, and we need to fix this mistake. And we are more educated now. We're more informed, and there's so many lies around abortion. And with social media, I think we can get through this. And I think we can realize that the people who still think abortion is okay is really backward thinking. We're not going backwards to get rid of Roe v. Wade. We are actually moving forward as a society that is a little more humane than we used to be. So I really would like to see Roe v. Wade destroyed. Joshua said that that Roe v. Wade is threatened. So I think he has a bias in this book, and this is just a real liberal theology, and we need to understand that children are being killed, and this is never okay. Just like years ago when we look at what happened with the Holocaust and Hitler, and we think it's unthinkable, and people don't even believe this really happened. I think we will look back at abortion and say this was unthinkable and something America should be ashamed of.